I've known David for 25 years. He officed in the same office complex with us for 19 years. You know, David is one of our great leaders in Oklahoma City. Of course, David's on the Oklahoma City Council and has done an outstanding job. He's involved in South Oklahoma City every day in the community.
I started a small business and needed an accountant, and so I met David and just loved him instantly. He's very quiet, but you just have this faith in him because he pays attention to every word you say. So and I had my business for like 13 years, and he was the best.
Yeah, so I'd say very family-oriented, very professional, very well-spoken and intelligent. But he'd also do anything you ask him to. I don't know if he's ever said no to anybody that's reached out to him for help. So he's always willing to help out somebody. So I'd say overall, he's just a great person and a great father and grandfather.
Out in business atmosphere and stuff like that, he's pretty reserved and soft-spoken, but he does have a lot of wit to him and likes to make jokes, and so there is a big sense of humor that I don't think a lot of people see in typical working environments.
David's one of the smartest people I've ever known, and I hate for him to hear that from me, but it's the truth. David's a deep thinker. First of all, you're going to notice that he's real quiet. He's real laid back, but if you strike up a conversation with him, you will quickly come to the notion that I'm talking to somebody that knows what he's talking about, somebody that's well versed in many subjects, and someone who is passionate not only about his work but his activities as a councilman.
One of the reasons I like serving with David is he is fully invested in Ward 5 and the city of Oklahoma City. You never see David grandstanding on some issue to try and seem important or to try and gain political advantage by his city council seat. David's very humble, he's very thoughtful, and he's the last person in the room that's trying to make himself look good.
When David speaks, I have found out over the years that it's wise to listen. You ask David a question, he just doesn't spout out an answer. He takes time and he processes what you've asked him, and he'll give you a good answer.
In a room full of people who all want to talk, David may be the last one to interject, but he may make the most succinct comment of anyone. He also, when he talks, he has like a beginning and a middle and an end. It's like he knows where he's going, which is a little bit unusual sometimes in a public setting. People just talk. David likes to kind of introduce the idea and then talk about it a little bit and then kind of wrap it up for you. All which is very helpful, and from a person who studies communications, it's very effective and very impressive.
And I still to this day, if I need to send an important email or write an important letter, send it to him and have him give his input on how to perfect the wording there. So it's always kind of been a big help and something that I think a lot of people have picked up on the way he has with words.
You are the sunrise waking my day. You are the moonlight.
David continues today to be a CPA, and I think he's quite successful as a CPA. He's worked with a lot of good firms, had his own business for several years and everything, and I think it was about 6 years ago, David decided to run for the city council, and I think that was because of a lot of encouragement from people here on the south side of Oklahoma City. David's a lifetimer, South Oklahoma City, grew up in the Capitol Hill area, graduated from Capitol Hill High School.
We still go to Capitol Hill basketball, football games to this day. He loves doing anything he can involved in Oklahoma City. He just wants to see it continue to grow.
You can always tell how much Oklahoma City means to him, and perhaps specifically South Oklahoma City, and then specifically Capitol Hill High School. And although he uses his great intellect to the benefit of the entire city, he's emotionally a South Side kid from Capitol Hill High School, and he's proud to tell you.
When I'm
I think one of the main things that he encouraged is his kind of work ethic, and a lot of people probably refer to him as a workaholic. He works 6, probably 7 days a week, most weeks. So we kind of always saw that as kind of lead by example. And always saw the hard work ethic, and if you put in hard work, you can get whatever you want kind of mentality.
I know David's been real active with the MAPS 3 program as far as the convention center. He's been on the council long enough that that's something that they've approved, the convention center, and then the hotel that's coming, the rail system that's going in now and everything.
I think he's been on some other things too. I believe the Arts Council, been involved with libraries and different boards across the city. So he's pretty diversified in the different projects that he spends his time in. I think he understands the value of providing support in all the different avenues.
David's all about what's good for Oklahoma City.
Anybody that knows David knows that he is passionate about dogs. And in the complex, when they were officing in the same complex, there would always be a stray dog. Well, he was the go-to guy.
David is a true dog whisperer, yeah, and over the years, Greenwell home has been it's almost been a kennel.
So if there's a stray running around, there's a good chance it's going to get a free meal by him.
I will have to add that he is now, I think, heading up something to get a dog park in South Oklahoma City.
I think one of the most important things in the world to David is family. And he's a good husband. He's a good father. He's a good grandfather.
Everybody loves him and respects him. He's a great family man and friend.
David, you've done a great job. Keep up the good work, and we thank you very much.
Congratulations, David. It's an honor to serve with you, and you're a real asset to the city of Oklahoma City.
Hey, David, really proud of you. Proud of your career path and your work as a councilman, and proud that you are part of the family. And I think the chamber has made a good selection as their Citizen of the Year.
Way to go, G-Paw.